The Graiguecullen ultras over and they shadow over to the left. It's dropping over. Is it gone? We're waiting for them. 2 points. 2 points to front. To go towards the terrace side of it. He does it up inside. They go great take again. It looks like Mikey Dempsey went to the clouds again for it. Inspect anything else from him. And they go across shortly. Joseph O'Shea puts it over the top there. Tim runs back there. But Owen Johnson gets onto it. Owen Johnson opens the score for St. Joseph's. And their first point registered. 2 points to 1. Luke Dooley with the kick out. That was a short one there on the floor to play that really well to get that ball off. Danny O'Brien, bit of a mistake coming out. Danny Hickey going in. Opportunity here. Back inside to Farrell. Farrell with a shot. Farrell with a point. I'd say he was thinking about the net, that's for sure. But he got through and it just came from Honey splits the ball. Back it goes again. Inside. Taken by Sean Brennan. Brennan finds the loose man outside of Mikey Dempsey. He won't think of a 2-pointer yet. He's going to work it in as they come on. Flaherty came with an ankle. Now he gets within range. Mikey Dempsey has a shot, and that's a superb score for Mikey Dempsey. Absolutely. He knew he was lining up for that. He wasn't going to take on the two. Attack from that side. Maybe they can attack from all angles. They're well able to do it. Owen Johnson lays the ball off outside. Bit of a dummy coming in from Mahoney onto Owen Flaherty. Takes the return. Honey trying to free himself up to get a shot away. Lacey back to Owen Flaherty. Flaherty with the left boot and Flaherty with a score. Great work again by Joseph. So just patient, build up, constant move. Over again. Out to left is Michael Keogh. Keogh is in all sides of the field tonight. Joseph just don't seem to be holding any position. They move around wherever they're needed, wherever the ball is. A big run coming from Kieran Condren to join the attack off Oisin Hooney, but Hooney won't need him. I don't think. Hooney turns and shoots and straight over the bar by Oisin Hooney. Great score again. Again, they're going to start all over again through Sean Brennan. Brennan switches over to Danny Hickey. Hickey and his player outside him if he needs him. Runs coming in from Dillner. Gareth Farrell. But coming inside, the shot coming in from Owen Johnson, is it? And that's another super score from Owen Johnson. Mark Timmins came, it didn't give it to him. Player's gone to the corner. Dylan Murphy has it, back to Mark Timmins. Timmins switches it back to Trevor Collins. Collins now looking for runners. Thought about giving over the top to Dylan Murphy. Changed his mind. Timmins goes on the run, the angle run. Mark Timmins gets the shot outside the 2-pointer. Is that going to be a score? 2-point score from Mark Timmins. Super score from Timo. He did to Josh O'Brien. O'Brien looking up to see as Mikey Dempsey came towards him, and now it's in hands of Trevor Collins. Graiguecullen will be looking to get a score before the end of it. At the half, you would imagine. Ball comes off. Kieran Condren now have the hold. Jack Byrne gets it at the Byrne loss. Byrne pops in the middle of Brian Byrne. Brian steadies up with the left boot, and over the bar goes Brian Byrne. But that brings him back to within our half. Then Graiguecullen stuck with a 2-pointer, and then Joseph just took on after that. And now it's Graiguecullen to come back in there with another 2-pointer from Mark Timmins, and they've added with a point from Brian Byrne, and they're back to within 5. So that's the end of the first. I think Danny O'Brien made way from. We'll see now shortly. Trevor Collins and Brian Daly contest the throw in there. Trevor Collins wins that one, plays it forward to Dylan Murphy. Murphy just dropped it, but Brian Byrne got onto the Lacey has it now as Joseph's coming the attack. They're ahead by a point. Have a breeze at their back onto Danny Hickey. Danny Hickey being chased by O'Brien there. Played the ball off. Good shot coming in from Owen Johnson. Owen Johnson could get the first score of the second half, and that's what he does. Super score from Owen Johnson. Good work from Joseph. They got up the field and they said, gathered run coming. Doesn't give it. Decoy runs coming in everywhere as Mikey Kieran gathers over the far side. Continues to run. Robbie Murphy made the run. Gets it outside the 2-point arc to have a go at it. Is that going to stay in? Yes, indeed it is. 2-pointer. That's 2-pointers from St. Joseph at the start of the second half. Takes them to 9. Numerical advantage maybe, but they don't. It's a moving inside again. Back to Josh O'Brien. O'Brien back to Timmins. Timmins back to Brian Byrne. Back to Timmins. 2-point ever coming in from Mark Timmins. Standing on the line. Is that going to gather and thing comes off the post. Inside to Bradley. Bradley popped it back out to Jack Byrne. And Jack Byrne got the point for Graiguecullen. Could have been a bit more, but Hickey push into the 2-point arc. Didn't give the ball off. Instead he pops it inside to Niall Brennan, who was free. Brennan goes back with it. Back to Brian Daly. Daly outside to Hooney. Hooney back to Daly, being tracked by Mark Timmins. Daly gets a shot away. Could come inside. Mikey Dempsey tapped on and put over the bar, and Mikey probably had loads of time to catch that one and turn. But I say he was looking to try and free up a bit of space. It's hard to get through there because Josephs are very good at this, tackling and looking as they go through Trevor Collins. Collins ball over the top to Josh O'Brien. He finds a bit of clear air, goes for the shot. Josh O'Brien with the score. The score from Josh O'Brien. Just opened up from there. He found himself in a nice bit to Josh O'Brien. O'Brien coming back to Jamie O'Brien. Switches it back to Trevor Collins. Is he going to think about a 2-point shot? No, not yet. Timo will. Timo might back to Trevor. They're trying to thread the needle here. Get the ball through. Trevor Collins goes for the shot. There'll be some score together. And that's some score for Graiguecullen. And you can hear the cheers there. That's Josh O'Brien moves forward again. Plays the ball outside to Dylan Murphy. Back aside to Brian Byrne. Byrne has to step in, trying to get the shot away. Timmins comes to take it off him. It's going 2-3 players. Back to Josh O'Brien. O'Brien with the right boot. Pops the ball. Pops it over the bar. Gets it back to within 2. Graiguecullen now just starting to find their mojo. Coming in is Danny Ailes, which is in the tackling Joseph, but just Graiguecullen able to just survive those as Jamie Sheehan plays it over. That was a bad pass aside to Darragh Farrell onto Oisin Hooney. Hooney is side. Dylan Doyle's going to gather. Doyle in on the goal. Doyle with a shot. Doyle with the goal. Dylan Doyle with the goal. And that came from a misplaced pass from the Graiguecullen. 1-11 St. Joseph's. 9 points Graiguecullen. Just 55 minutes practically gone in this game. There'll be 5 plus any injury. Brian Daly gathers it. A running from Sean Brennan has been impressive, but Brian Daly decides to go for an effort of himself. And that will be a score. That's a 2-point for Brian Daly. A superb score from Brian Daly. Absolutely. We 10 points for Graiguecullen. 113 though for Joseph's. That's a 6-point gap. With 2 minutes to back inside. And Forbes outside here on the top of the arc here. So too is Dylan Murphy as Brian Byrne goes the opposite direction. Now Mark Timmins has it, gone into that point to Danny Aylesbury, outside to Josh O'Brien. O'Brien with the shot, and O'Brien with the point. Josh O'Brien, 11 points now for them. It's still 113-2, but it has to score this. Timo comes up, strikes this one and buries it long out into the goal. Mark Timmins back out to Brian Byrne. Is this the one? He decides not this time. Timo breaks the line, goes through, looking for the point, trying to get it on. Aaron Forbes with it, has to go back out with it. He does get it out. They still hold possession. Trevor go for a point score. Is that going to come inside? Yes, indeed it is. A point in it. A point. Sheehan over to Dicey Riley. Last chance saloon. All the Graiguecullen who's stayed there pushing the fair amount. Jamie Sheehan trying to get forward there as he blows the full-time whistle just on the stroke. 65 minutes gone. And Brendan McCann looks at it. And Graiguecullen boys